Three, two, one. This is Artist on Record. We're live right now. It is Monday, September 4th, and we have sad breaking news. Singers from Smashmouth has passed away at the age of 56. In the meantime, don't touch the dial. We will talk about all this, his legacy, the music. Steve Harwell has passed away at the age of 56. It's all coming up now. Welcome back, everybody. We have sad breaking news. Singer Steve Harwell has passed away at the age of 56. You might know him from the band Smashmouth. The band's manager had earlier said Steve was in his final stages of liver failure and was receiving end-of-life care at his home. In a statement, Robert Hayes said Harwell died at his home in Idaho, surrounded by family and friends. Smashmouth had a string of hits in the 90s and 2000s with All Star, Walking on the Sun, and I'm a Believer. Steve retired from the band in 2021 over physical and mental health issues. The musician struggled with alcohol and was diagnosed with a heart condition in 2013. And we'll talk about all this and much more. But anyway, in the meantime, make sure you comment down below. I am Stefan. Thanks for being here. This is sad breaking news. Cool band. Cool band. I have a couple of videos here if they'll let me put it up here, YouTube. But the band still continues to this day. They did replace Steve, and they sound just as great as they ever did. But this guy had a great iconic sound. He had this just this charisma on stage. He was cool. Yeah, here's a quick video. Check it out. Let's see if I can get this to you guys. That cool riff.
Supplies are running out, allow they fall down with guitars around a bonfire just to stay in the click.
Well, right now we're talking about Steve Harwell has passed away, singer of Smashmouth. It's all coming in right now. But if you're here, put your comments down below. We'll talk about it with you. I'll be looking for your comments. If you're a member, I see your comments. If you're not, join, become a member so I can see what you're saying. And let's chat about it right now. I'll put some pictures of Steve and let's talk about the band, how he started it, and all that. All righty. Really quick, the band actually is from San Jose, California. The band was formed in 1994. Steve Harwell on lead vocals, drummer Kevin Coleman, Greg Camp on guitar, Paul DeLeasley, if I said your name wrong, bass player. I am sorry. Forgive me. Steve left the band in 2021, and the bass player, Paul, he remains the only original member today. But they're known for their songs Walking on the Sun from 1997. Great song. And All Star 99. You remember All Star. And Then the Morning Comes. But also they did the Monkeys theme from Shrek, I'm a Believer, in 2001. Get some pictures here while we're talking about all this, but there's a bunch of songs and all that. The history, Smashmouth's roots trace back to 1990 when Steve and Kevin met. Smashmouth was then formed in 1994 by Steve, who formerly played in a rap group called FOS, which is Freedom of Speech. Coleman, who was Harwell's manager, knew guitarist Greg Camp and bassist Paul, and who had both played in a local punk band. Introduced the three musicians to each other, and they began rehearsing together, along with Kevin Coleman as a drummer, and they soon developed into Smashmouth. And there it is. Came out with great songs right here. All right, well, we got to be careful playing that music really quick. But I guess Steve had some problems with drinking and whatnot, and you know what? Fame. It could be a little too much, but he was cool. He had a cool vibe. Definitely had the charisma on stage. Smashmouth had a bunch of great songs. In 2001, they released the covered version of the Monkees' hit song, I'm a Believer. It was featured on both the soundtrack for Shrek, along with All Star, their self-titled album. The album sold fewer copies than the band's earlier works, eventually became certified gold. Also in 2001, the group appeared as themselves in the film Rat Race. Yeah, but then following the band signing to Universal back in later on, Smash Mouth released the greatest hits, All Star Smash Hits in 2005, and that album contains some popular songs from previous Smash Mouth albums. So if you want to check any album out, you could check that one out for sure. And but right now it is coming in. I guess TMZ had posted about Steve that he was going into hospice care, and I'm seeing over here in my notes about that. But unfortunately, he did not make it. He had struggled, and this is sad news. So I want to share this with you guys right now. Thanks for being here. And let me check out some of the comments right there. Tara, thank you for being here. Sad news. I still remember when he was on the Surreal Live show with Tawny. Smash Mouth was big in my youth. Yeah, that's right, Tony. Huh? He was on that with her. I totally forgot about that. Thanks for bringing that up. But he has passed away at the 56. Man, that is young, young, very young. But the band still continues with their bass player Paul. They're still touring out there, keeping the music alive. But yeah, definitely young. But let me see some other comments here. If you're in here, if you're a Patreon, or if you're a member, put your comments down below really quick. Here's another clip of a video of these guys playing. But then there was some incident that happened where right before he left the band, I have a video that some girl put on TikTok here. Check this out. They starts cursing out the crowd right here.
Is the sound balanced? Unintelligible speech.
Yeah, he seems a little far gone over here, you know. But that was on TikTok. Some girl had posted that. Pretty wild. And but right now, yeah, even TMZ has reported Smash Mouth lead singer Steve Harwell passed away at 56. If you're just tuning in right now, it is on the news. It's breaking news. The Smash Mouth's lead singer Steve Harwell has died, and the rock band's longtime frontman, who was one of the original founding members dating back to 1994, passed away Monday morning at his home in Boise, Idaho, as a result of liver failure. This, according to his manager. We're told he was surrounded by family, friends, and passed peacefully and comfortably. Steve had been in hospice and was given only days to live this past weekend. As such, he was receiving end-of-life care at home with friends, family, and this all came from battles over alcohol abuse, among other elements that he have had. And but yeah, that was that video I just played on TikTok, and that video of him slurring his words and just acting a little outrageous on stage. And that was right before he was retiring a couple of years ago, following a show which he found to have been slurring that we see over here. His passing marks for a tragic day for Smash Mouth fans, of which there are many. The band skyrocketed to fame in the late 90s and early 2000s on account of their album Astro Lounge, which featured some of the most famous songs like All Star. See, we have that video. Sad breaking news. Steve dealt with hardships through much of his life. His infant son had passed away at only 6 months due to leukemia, and he himself had been diagnosed with illnesses over the years too. So very sad for the family. Our thoughts and prayers. Despite this, he carried on with a smile and did what he loved in music and performing, bringing out joy to many, many listeners throughout his career. Steve was only 56 years old. Rest in peace, Steve. And for the fans out there, we're glad you're here. And put your comments down below. I am Stefan. This is sad breaking news. Thanks for watching. And Steve, thanks for the good music that you and Smash Mouth had brought us in the 90s and 2000s. And Smash Mouth, keep on rocking, keep on keeping the music alive and Steve's spirit alive. And until then, everybody, make sure you click on something else that will pop up somewhere along here. I am Stefan. You are beautiful. And remember, it's only rock and roll. And we like it. Who loves you, baby? We do. I'll catch you all later. Put your comments down below and subscribe if it is your first time. Okay. See ya.